Mr. Jones. You got over on there to our Group N competitors coming out on track at the moment.
Yeah, serves me right. I've looked at the wrong part of the program.
Very clean ribcast now. I'm not too sure.
It's actually
whether Dave Waddington's come back out with the Cortina today. We have to check and see the results out. You'll see the white Cortina come through. Heading down the back of the bus.
Yeah, Waddington was debuting his new Falcon GT. He's got an XY Falcon GT. He's running for the first time here yesterday, and unfortunately, the car has mechanically consumed itself.
Well, it did. It developed a huge electric problem yesterday as it spat a conrod out. There it is there. So Waddington has bought...
No, that's Stewart.
Okay, well that must be Waddington behind him. Yep, I'm pretty sure he's come back out in his other car, so that'll make sense. So Watto will be coming through the field. Yes, he had a electric problem, so not the old man. So he's a little problem. Good result there yesterday for Heppo. Some spawning for consistency and reliability in the Monaro that he's lacked a little of. So it does make it a little bit different, but he is doing a great job. Yeah, Russell right to within striking distance too now, which makes it very hard for everybody else.
For those of you unfamiliar with Group N Historic Touring Foundation, it's basically a class of racing for sedan-type cars. Those that have a history of racing here in Australia, like for example, you could have got a Chevrolet Corvette, and pre-1973. So an XA Falcon would not be eligible, but an XY Falcon most definitely is. You've got Mazda RX-2s in this group. You've got Ford Escort Mark 1s, Tirana XU1s.
But no Mark II Escorts, of course. So.
Yeah, no.
So just the early pre the year. Keep going.
The HT Monaro of Kevin Heffernan is on pole position. The big yellow car that's lighting up the bags as they get away for the warm-up lap. The maroon Holden Tirana that shares the front row is Bruce Dummett, who comes down from Nambour to race. Owner of Nambour Radiator Works up there, and Bruce Dummett's been around motor racing forever. Now the Mazda RX-2 there in 6th position, smoking on the left.
That's how we exhaust that might be directly out of the engine. It might be running all sorts of additives in the
Yeah, well, and of course being a rotary, it's just mechanically different from everybody else anymore.
Yeah,
the second row of the grid, all yellow. We've got the Russell Wright's Ford Mustang starting out of position number 4, and alongside him in position 3 is Troy Norris in the yellow XU1.
The 92-year-old Harvey Black will start behind those guys. Well, he gets older every race meeting, so as far as he's 92. Harvey Black, and then of course beside him is the car of Bob Soodle, like we've talked.
And Soodle's not going to take the start.
So he's got a problem again.
Yeah, he's gone straight ahead at the dipper, and he's parking the multiple Queensland Championship winning.
Not this year, he's not.
Mazda RX-2.
Definitely not this year. So Wakefield will then be in that row behind him with McDowell beside him as well. So
an all Falcon row then.
An all Falcon GT row, though an XY row. Then we go back to the car of Jamie Heffernan, and beside him, so that'll be a Tirana. Beside him is the BMW 2002 of Bruce Forsyth, the one of 2 of those cars in this field. Claude Ciccatelli in the EH behind him, the madman from Mobile. And we go back to...
Peter England.
Yep, and another one of the GTs out there. And then sprinting for such a long time, now make his way through. McElwain will then start beside Saunderson. That's one of the first of the routines out there, and there's many of those coming through. And then, of course, we've got Bronte Michael, our lady racer, out there in the first of the Tirana ladies.
First, yeah. Well,
she's got herself well up into the pack there, up beside Jim Waugh in the Datsun. So, looking for a start.
Here we go. Yep. Green flag flies, and Heffernan gets the power down, but Dummett is going to sweep through on the inside, made a much better start. First gear didn't go splendidly for Dummett, but after that,
Attention the paddock, attention the paddock. We have the Muscle Car Sprint Group 1 to marshalling area, please. Muscle Car Sprint Group 1 to the marshalling area.
Barb, you just know the wrong time to jump in and want to make an announcement, don't you? Can you just give us 5 seconds on the start run? Old Heffernan out in front at the moment as we come midway through to our crossover. Now we're going to run, yes, the circuit that we're going to. This will suit the smaller cars at the moment. It won't give the big horsepower any advantage.
Yeah, Harvey Black in the Escort might be one to watch here as Troy Norris is getting a bit excited out there. He's struggling to keep the Mustang of Russell Wright behind him, but yeah, that's not going to work. Wright's Mustang has just got more power than just about the entire field combined.
I tell you what, the man who's going to do well out of that for me is going to be Jamie Heffernan, so he will have a better run now. Also, just noticing coming through the field is the car of Dave Waddington. The car looked a little ordinary under power, well, then sideways, so he got used to the GT yesterday, now he's back in the small car. All right. Coming and look at Claude Ciccatelli.
Yeah, the Moroni H just blasting past Saunderson as we go to the front of the field, and Wakefield, repeat of yesterday, can't get turn 1 right, taking the wide entry through turn 1 and loses 3rd place to, sorry, 5th place that'll be to Harvey Black.
Can't get the car through the corner. Good to see Phil Ross on a better run as well.
Heffernan has skipped away from Wright and Norris.
Look at the Jag at Supercroft. It just about drops the left-hand side of the rear bumper into the bitumen. Anyway,
Wakefield. Yeah, Wakefield's obviously in some dramas in the White Falcon as we go back to the race leaders briefly. There's the belt for 3rd. Here's Black in 5th. Jamie Heffernan started on the drama. Then McDowell, Forsyth, and Beamer.
Actually, Forsyth and Beamer's done a great job, actually. Ciccatelli's the one I like at the moment. It's right in the EH territory at the moment. Rocky Michael having a great run as well. So he'll go through.
Her car looking distinctively different in a metallic pink as Heffernan blasts past Dummett on the run down the front straight. Superior horsepower of the Monaro gets to turn 1 first, running the tribute colour scheme to Norm Beachy's Shellback. Norris drifting a little bit through turn 1. Heffernan riding the
black
curve.
marks Norris was left as he went around the corner too.
Yeah.
Have a red on go, Troy Norris. Good on you, mate. I love you.
Ciccatelli wide on the exit, and McElwain and the Datsun sneaking up.
That was just understeer, Jones. You got it to head transfer in the car. Didn't like it.
So back to the race leaders. Kevin Heffernan, former V8 supercar race driver.
Someone's in front of him. There was something smoking. You know what that's about? Have to wait and see.
No, that's just the water evaporate. Yeah, just water
mist off the track. That's an interesting camera shot. That looked like Sylvia. There was something in front of me, but Russell Wright's got the one headlight on. Blind and one eye, can't see out the other. Anyway, out in front, here's the man we know is going to be Kevin Heffernan.
Yeah, the back end of the big Monaro dances out into the mud briefly. Gets it straightened up. Dummett didn't get a good exit out of turn 6.
He's Troy.
Lock up.
Yeah. Tell you what, Troy Norris is keeping. He's keeping Russell Wright absolutely. Look at
he's
Norris.
drifting into. He's backing it into turn 1.
He'll want a copy of this tape. Oh, look at Jamie Heffernan.
Yeah.
He caught the inside wheel then, too far up on the curve.
He does love riding the curves, Jamie, compared to most.
He's coming forward as well. Look at his lap time tax. I'll check that now. Heffernan doing 5.4s. Yeah, everyone else in the man is they're all in 5.3s. Fastest man on the racetrack that time around was Kevin Heffernan, a 104.2. Russell Wright doing 5.1s, Norrie doing 5.3, so they're all on the same sort of pace.
Now the race leaders coming towards us, just in shot there, and there's 4th place Norris.
Look at Harvey Black's got away. Now this is the perfect time for it. This will be perfect for the electrical as well.
McDowell in the blue GT Falcon coming through the XY. He's pulling well clear now of Bruce Forsyth's BMW. Next is this battle which has been going on for a while here between Claude Ciccatelli's EH and Chris McElwain's Datsun 1600 with England's lime green GT in behind. Yeah. Bronte's just picked off Alan Saunderson's Cortina. Then there's Stewart's Cortina as the next car through. Or is that Waddington?
Waddington.
Yes, Stewart, yeah. Waddington's further back.
Yeah, Waddington's back, making his way past this line of traffic at the moment. He did start really the bus, remember?
Now Dummett is closing in on Kevin Heffernan now up in the battle for the lead. The red Tirana and the yellow Monaro. Now these guys have been racing group ends against each other for over a decade now. For a long time they were both in Tiranas. Kevin driving the white Tirana that's in the Heffernan family. But he's moved up to the yellow Monaro.
If Troy Norris doesn't watch out here, Harvey Black's going to get him.
Heffo. The Monara's moving around a little bit on the run down the straight there, isn't it?
Interesting. I don't know what that was about. That car looked, that looked like snap oversteer as he's hit a puddle or done something under power. I got no idea, but he tried to change direction and the car looked decidedly as ordinary as it could possibly be. So
it's arguing with Heavy.
It's not happy. It doesn't want to go on the same. It does not want to go where Kevin wants it to go. It's having a moment. Oh, now they're going to be in slow traffic.
Into the dip.
Interesting what Tivercoff and also Nadine Eddington actually how they affect the run over the Monaro, because Dummett will just arrive there at 1,000 mile an hour and won't care. Is that Dave Waddington who's standing at the window in front of them in the 14? It's like to watch that.
I think it would be.
Here comes Dummett on the brakes. Look at this. Here it comes. Here it comes. Oh, Dummett squeezes him for room. He gets him done.
3 wide on the front straight with Nadine Eggington's Charger on the outside.
Oh, there might have been a bit of content there with them too. I'll tell you what, he's going to hold him too.
Yeah,
this is going to be interesting.
Oh, and he's going to be boxed in by Waddington.
He got it.
Yeah.
That was actually clever driving from Bruce.
Yeah, he forced Heffernan to stay on his outside, and then when the pair came up behind Waddington's Cortina, Heffernan had to give best and duck back in behind Dummett once more.
This is exactly what Bruce wanted. Then he used the traffic. I said he was going to roll up onto those guys. He said he was definitely in the box seat to make that move then, and did a great job, and puts Heffernan behind him now. This is going to be very interesting to see how these guys maintain this pace. I was thinking, look at that Mitch just sitting there on the track there. That's amazing, isn't it? It's like you'd think it's heat coming up, but it's definitely not, because there's no sunlight. It's just mist hanging around. So Heffernan pulls out. After he's going to be able to do about pulling out past.
Yeah.
Now he locks up right, trying to get in as deep as he can. He'll be on the power nice and early, Kevin Heffernan. Watch the attitude of the cars that come out of the corner. Yep. Heffernan a little wider. He'll pull straight to the inside now and try to get a run on him in a straight line.
Yeah, the Dick Johnson straight here from turn 6 to turn 1 is the happy hunting ground of the Monaro. Couldn't get it done though.
Oh, that's interesting. Look at the cars, everything's starting to get a bit gooey and a bit worn at the moment. The brakes are starting to get hot. The tyres will now get some temperature in them, and only a few laps left to run. So Heffo's good here, which is surprising considering the fact it's more of a flowing corner, which suits the smaller car. But Heffo's quick there.
Well, he's possibly been saving up his ERSK and deploying it on the run between turn 2 and turn 3.
He's enabled the curves as he's coming out of there. Now it's going to be interesting. Heffo's going to go to the inside. No, he's not. Go to the outside. Playing peekaboo with the car of Bruce Dummett, the Nearmore Ferris wheel. I haven't called him that all weekend, Jones. He's got away with it so far. More traffic coming into play. First of those is going to be the Escort.
No, that's the BMW
of
Jim Moore.
Jim Moore, so that's Forsyth's old car. It is side by side as they come into the break. Oh! Dummett dives across. Heffernan, now this is where is Heffernan in the box seat now. No, Dummett's still aggressive.
2 laps to go as they fly through turn 2. Taking the inside line, getting past Forsyth and Tivercoff.
Which doesn't suit the Monaro behind him. He needs to flow through that corner. Who's this up front now? That's the green BH.
No, that's next to 1, isn't it?
Yeah, no, sorry, green next to 1.
That's David Street.
So Street's going to be the next one to be involved in this battle, whether he likes it or not.
Lime green is the Street family colour scheme. Of course, Graham Street runs in Queensland touring cars with his Commodore.
Oh, that's right. It's a far brighter green than this one.
As Dummett sneaks a look up the inside of Street and Heffernan following through.
Heffernan early onto the power this time. Changing direction behind, going to have a run down the outside. Big dive up the inside.
This is a bit like Mansell Piquet at the British Grand Prix all those years ago. Heffernan trying to sell Dummett a dummy on the front straight. Not quite. Bruce Dummett isn't being as obliging as Nelson Piquet was in that instance. But then again, Mansell was a man possessed in that race.
Yeah. We've got someone spun in turn 6. Not too sure whether we can take that. We've got a problem with the car in turn 6. Oh, that's a lovely shot. Now Cameron goes hunting for the problem.
It's Eggington. And she's taking a
damage.
biff in the right rear corner there. You can see the panel is
Who was she
caved in.
battling with? Tubikoff or something like that? So she was back.
Yeah, Tubikoff was back there amongst it. I can't see those two cars squabbling for position.
Yeah, they are,
although
though.
that having been said, we see the Jaguar
Tubikoff
is
as
revealed,
well.
and he's got the matching panel damage on the left front corner.
So it's all happening. Now we wouldn't have very many laps left to run, would we?
Last lap.
So this is the last lap of this.
Oh, in fact, I think that was checkered flag. Bruce Dummett gets the win from Kevin Heffernan. Third across the line is Russell Wright in the Mustang, and it's not very often to see that Russell Wright is defeated on pace. Harvey Black's going to come through for an amazing fourth place in the little Escort. Jamie Heffernan should be next across the line in the Tirana. Russell McDowell's Blue Falcon XY GT should finish sixth ahead of Bruce Forsyth's BMW 2002. Then Claude Ciccatelli's EH Holden. Chris McElwain in the Dats at 1600, and Peter England's lime green Falcon GT.
See the background of those shots there. We can see
Yep.
Nadine Eglinton's car parked up on the sand. Keep it accorded to have panel damage for that car, and that's something you'll find it very hard to get a good quarter panel to that. They'll have to repair that.
So yeah, the England crosses the line. Then 10th head of Bronte Michaels, Pink Tirana, then the Cortina of Stewart, and following Stewart across the line is... Yeah, well, it's Waddington's a lap down. So Saunderson was next in the blue one.
Nadine's on her belly there. The car's well and truly bogged.
Street was lapped. So yeah, Saunderson's blue Cortina was the last car home off the pit lap. So just to recap the running order there, Bruce Dummett from Kevin Heffernan, Russell Wright, Harvey Black, Jamie Heffernan, Russell McDowell, Bruce Forsyth, Claude Ciccatelli, Chris McElwain, and Peter England rounding out the top 10.
I might just get camera 6 to pan left if you can for us, please. If we just get on the green Jag, or just and just go left, and so we can have a look at the damage to the Jag, see if there's any there.
Oh yeah. The left front fender was punched in, matching the damage on the right rear fender of Eglinton's Charger.
So we'll just try and get a shot of that so we can get that checked. We're just communicating with the cameraman now, trying to get him to think. The car to the left-hand side we want to look at, the green car, not the orange car.
Well, black.
Oh, black car it is, yeah. Yeah, and yeah, see the damage on. And can we zoom in just a little bit there? Look at the guard. So he's come down under brakes, going straight into the guard there.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, very heavy damage on the left-hand front guard. And once again, how hard is that going to be? The people that repaired that car and painted is actually a panel shop in the west end suburbs of Brisbane. So one of my old clients. So they've got a fair bit of work to do.
So,
and I'll need the full drive to get that out. Well, you know, I hope he's insured with Shannons. I hope they're both insured with Shannons. I know they are. Shannons, they share your passion. So make sure you talk to the guys from Shannons. This 2 Days of Thunder being brought to you by the guys at Shannons. We're going to take a break, Jonesy. Back on the outside of this, more racing coming your way.